Hello guys, today we'll be printing patterns in Python. So let's see how is the given format of pattern and how we can print it. So this is the given format of pattern. One is printed only one time, then in the second row 2 is printed 2 times, in the third row 3 is printed 3 times, and similarly so on. We'll enter the, we can see the max number of rows. We can see, suppose 5 is the max number of rows, so we'll print up to 5 rows, and in each row we'll print the row number, that number of times. Okay, the row number of times, the row value is printed the row number of times. Similarly over here we can see A is printed only once, then again B is printed twice, then C is printed thrice, and D is printed 4 times, and E is printed 5 times. So how to print these type of patterns? Let's see the code in Python. So first we'll take the input. We'll take the input of n characters, the n number of characters to be printed. N is the number of rows, okay, max number of rows, and we'll iterate from I to j. We'll iterate in a nested for loop. In the first loop we are iterating I in the range of 1 to n plus 1. N plus 1 is ignored, so the I will range from 1 to n. Similarly, the nested loop j runs 1 to I plus 1 times. Not I plus 1, I plus 1 is ignored as we are using the range function. Range functions returns the value from 1 to one value less than this writer parameter. Okay, whatever this parameter is, one value less than this it returns. So it returns 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to I. Okay, if the value is of I is 1, then only 1 will be returned. If the value of I is 2, then 1 and 2 will be returned. Similarly, j will return all the values from 1 to I. Okay, and now in this inner loop we'll print the values. Now you can see how we are printing the values, or how we are getting the values. First see, we'll print the value of I comma j this way. Now we'll run this code. Now suppose we want to print 6 rows, okay, 7 rows. The 7 rows, let's see how the value is. In the first row, the only 1 and 1 is printed. Value of I is 1 and j ranges from 1 to 1. Now in the second row, value of I is 2 and j ranges from 1 to 2. You can see the value of j. Second one is the value of j, 2, 1, 2, 2. In the third row, j ranges from 1 to 3. In the fourth row, j ranges from 1 to 4. Similarly, in the seventh row, j ranges from 1 to 7. So this way we can see how we are getting the pattern. Now how to print it? Let's see how to print it. How to print this pattern: 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, this way. So we can see it is simply nothing but the value of I. Value of I remains constant at each row, so we don't need to do anything. We just need to remove everything and keep I over here. Now if we run the code, 7 rows, we got the value 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 7, 7, 7, 7. This way we got the whole printed pattern. Now this is for the numbers. Now how we get the characters? Now in order to get the characters, we just need to convert the numbers into ASCII value. Now what is ASCII value? ASCII value of capital A is 65. Okay, the ASCII value of capital A is 65. The ASCII value of capital B is 66. This way we will get the ASCII value of up to E. So the first value of capital A, the ASCII value of capital A is 65. So what we can do, CHR is the inbuilt function which converts the integer into as is the integer ASCII value into into its corresponding character. Okay, so 64 plus I. If we do this way, then the value of I is 1 over here in the first case, so it becomes 65. Then in the second case it becomes 66, both become 66. In the third case, in the third row, all the three becomes 67. This way it continues. So we can check by printing. If we print 5 rows, A B A B C D A B A B A B B C C C D D D and E. This will be one. Now if we try to print it one more time, suppose 30, we got all the ASCII only alphabets are from A to Z, so 26 are only there, and last 4 are the corresponding characters of the ASCII value is being printed. This is the corresponding 65 plus 26. 65 plus 26, how much? 65 plus 26, it is 91. 91. So the ASCII value of this opening bracket is 91, 92, 93, 94. Okay, this way we got all the values. Hope you understand. It's a very simple problem. Even if you try to run this code for 100, suppose 100 characters, we see we got all the ASCII values. Even small alphabets are also coming now. You can see it got printed, everything got printed. Everything got printed. That's it. That's it for this, guys. Hope you like this video. If you have any doubt, just put it in the comment. I will try to help. Thank you.